Mario Kart 64 has always been known for its weird glitches and game-breaking skips. One of the most notable tracks is Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road is different than most tracks. Instead of having just one shortcut, Rainbow Road has 3 shortcuts. In this video, we are going to be looking at the flap, since the strategies change constantly. This is the history of Mario Kart 64's Rainbow Road shortcuts and how players fought for the top spot. The first skip that was discovered in Rainbow Road was found shortly after its release in Japan in 1996 and in North America and Europe in 1997. It was a simple shortcut. You would just drive at the beginning for a few seconds, then simply hop over the fence and onto the track below. A very easy shortcut with practice and one of the easiest in the game. It looked like this. The first known world record flap time was a 1:18:57 by Greg G in early 1997. Sharing videos was very hard back then, so no video exists, but we assume that he did the jump at the beginning and drove cleanly around the course. We also assume he was either Yoshi, Toad, or Peach because they have the best speed stats in the game. As time went on, records were further optimized to get it lowered to a 1:13:94 by Australian player Alex Penev in 1999. In 1999, a second skip was discovered on the track. It involved driving normally at the start, but instead of driving off 90 degrees like the old strat, you would perform a very difficult series of button inputs in which you would brake at certain times. Instead of going 90 degrees, your car would curve in and it would be able to land on the spiral, which is further up the track than the old landing point. It looked like this. In late 1999, times that were 7 to 8 seconds faster appeared on the leaderboards, the first time being a 1:06:39 by Miles. This time would eventually get lowered to a 1:05 in September 1999 by Alex Penev, and the first 1:04 time came in February 2006 done by Karl. Karl's 1:04:86 would actually end up lasting for almost 6 years, just missing it by a week. From there, Abney, VAJ, Zorn, and MR would trade back the world record, eventually ending up at a 1:04:37 or a 1:17:40 on PAL, done by MR. World records on this course remained dormant for a while after MR's record in November 2018. No new strats were found, and the record would probably never get to a sub 1:04, or so we all thought. On October 10th, 2020, a new video was uploaded to YouTube by Canadian player Smurfy. He had posted he had got a 42:18 PAL lap or a 35:08 NTSC lap. As this was a significant difference, players flocked to the video, and what they saw was magical. A new shortcut had been discovered. MR's flap was destroyed, but what were the contents of Smurfy's record? First thing, he was attempting to do a 90-degree jump at the start by backing up when the race began. However, he failed on his first attempt, then backed up and got it on his second attempt. This is a legendary new time, but it wouldn't last for long. This works because there is a little bump from the hill after the line, and you can get height to go over the fence. On this day, October 10th, 2020, the world record was lowered an astounding 13 times. The shortcut was not that hard to pull off, so as long as you had good execution, you had a pretty good shot at world record. The original strategy was to back up at the start and launch yourself over the wall, but it was further optimized. Instead of backing up at the start, you would drive around the course, and you would get the lap count as soon as you jumped over the fence, saving 2 seconds. The best possible time with this strat is a 13:43 if you play on NTSC, and a 13:42 if you played on PAL. A 13:43 run by Abney, broken in the morning of October 11th, was a tied world record with Kyle B. But just a few hours later, a new strat was used. Instead of doing the 13:43 strat, you would drive up near the finish line after driving around the entire course. Then you would proceed to do very precise inputs on your controller to launch yourself over the wall. This run, the first non-43 run by Soft Syrup, a 13:41 on the afternoon of October 11th, is shown here. Soft Syrup's run was clean, sure, but just a few hours later, a new time would show up, a 13:38 by iMath. The former task of the skip was a 13:39, so iMath had successfully beaten the task. iMath's run was the last world record of October 11th, and October 12th through October 15th saw a lot of runs, getting lowered to a 13:35. One of the runs done by Karl B on October 13th let him tie the world record with Abney. Players thought that a 13:35 was the lowest time possible, and throughout the madness of October 15th, only a 13:35 was done. Was it ever going to go lower, or was it officially stuck at a 35? You'd only have to wait till the next day to find out. On October 16th, a new time was up. It wasn't a tie, it was beaten. A 13:33 run by Soft Syrup was uploaded that afternoon. How was this done? Was it a new strat? No, he just angled his kart better. It was a legendary run. So it was done. A sub 13:35 had finally been done. This 13:33 is what the world record stands at today. Soft Syrup's record has been standing since October 16th, 2020 as of making this. This run is expected to stand for a while, as this is a hard shortcut to pull off. The closest anyone has come is a 13:34 by Bombi, Abney, and Mark Jones. This has been a production by All Ages Gaming. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.